Please be aware that this episode may contain flashing images. Up nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/softwaregore. If you're like me and keenly aware that one day our robot overlords will take over with rogue AI and machine learning rapidly increasing, hopefully after this video you'll realise they've still got far to go. Before, we'll be bowing down to the electrolytes or electrons or whatever it is they'll be calling themselves once they rule over us. So according to the US Department of Labour, 1.4 has as you Well, that clears that up then. I think the US Department of Labour has been taken over by the Uruk-hai. Like, oh no, our Trump's been usurped, and it's Saruman that's taken over. And this is just, and again, I don't know if Saruman would be that much worse thinking about it. Death Note, comedy, animation. Wow, we're already into season 31 of Death Note, it seems. When you look at this, like, without knowing that it's the remote, it could be that Maggie's got the Death Note and that's why everyone else is freaking out around there. Because she wrote in, Grandpa Simpson or Chuck Norris or someone else. Chrome OS, now! Crap, only 91% remaining! Oh god, oh gosh, yeah, plug that in right now. How anyone can let their devices get that low just absolutely sickens me. You let your laptop, your Chrome, go without 8% battery. No, 9%. That's even worse than I thought. I thought, I can't do basic math, so I thought it was only 8%, but it turns out it's 9. This is horrible. I was gonna say terrible and horrible at the same time, and then it came out as terrible. It just makes it sound like it's somebody that you can, or maybe like a creature that you can turn into a German man. Like, oh yes, we have this, pigeon. But it's very hairable, if you... you can call it Herr Schmidt. Herr Pigeon. Herr Vogel. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm having too much fun with this. It seems the autocomplete has learned that famous saying, if something's worth saying, it's worth saying twice or at least 1.5 times. This is just an absolute nightmare. I rely on autocorrect so much, like, I fumble, I'm Mr. Fat Fingers, I just, I can't be asked, I'm lazy with my typing, I'm like, autocorrect will get it, I'm the kind of guy that, like, does one of those kind of responses, and then autocorrect is like, oh, you mean with a different one than I did, so you see, this would drive me absolutely nuts. I always love having a little look at baby name websites in order to figure out names for my characters, especially when you can look at the deep meaning. So for example here we've got Bartosz, Stanislav, Alan, 37337, David, Minosh and Maximilian, just the standards. Oh, this must be the book that Elon Musk gets his baby names from. Yeah, in fact, looking at Elon Musk's kid, I feel so sorry for that kid. He's going to have to, I bet he's going to grow up and change his name like ZoeBarry or Duncan Green, is it? I think he goes by now. I don't know. But anyway, ZoeBarry changed his name. I can't see how, system error is going to keep his either. I have days like that as well. I think that this side is just clearly, just broken down in the middle of work. What I want to know is, what's so bad about East Camus? That's the reaction to when you're going there. Choose a video that's shorter than 0 seconds. Ah, yes. Perfect. I'll get right on that. I'll make sure that I have a video for you that is minus in time. You watch it and somehow, it's the past. you watch it and it's like 10 seconds ago. You know, it's a good use of time travel, but you know, it can't really get you that far. I love it when they ask for crappy stuff like this, and then it's like, well, what am I gonna do now? This user said that whenever they turn their phone to the side, bean! Yeah, it moves on to the next post. I don't know whether it's their phone or whether it's just the Reddit app being buggy again. I have just heard so many bad things about the Reddit app, I don't use it at all. I use Reddit on Google Chrome all the way. If it's on my phone, it's on Google Chrome mobile. But hey, you know, looking on the bright side, at least this guy gets to look a great value bean whenever he wants. The value of that bean must be incredible if it can fit the whole tin. Oh, you want a green and red wire? Well, we've got this pink one that we've called orange, and we've got these two silver ones that we've called pink. You don't know what you're going to be getting. Why not take a gamble? Why not have fun? 11 colours, but you don't know which one it's going to be at all. Oh, what would you like to filter your search by? Would you like to sort it by newest, oldest, najbardziej zbudowane, or most popular? I am really sorry to any Polish speakers, like, hearing my absolutely butchered pronunciation. One of my best friends is Polish, and I know that she's going to be watching this and just laughing at me. So, enjoy that one. That was dedicated to you, Mona. What to do during an airplane crash? Okay. Yes. Oh, I don't know what I love most about this. First, it's just a wacky, inflatable, flailing arm man. And then instead of, you know, I don't think that that's what you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure the whole point is that you go into the brace position where you put your hands on your head and all that. Not just, oh, flail my arms out and see what happens. So, like, if we go from the beginning, this is what you have to do during a plane crash. You just flip your arm out, just do these maneuvers a few times before spreading out as far as you can and then flailing into a crash position. Absolutely beautiful. This is gonna save so many lives. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I look like this in the morning sometimes as well. Me before I've had my coffee. God, when I know I'm talking about the robot overlords a lot, they are coming, guys, just, you know, be aware, but I hope they don't look like freaking this. Oh, you're not looking very well. It looks a bit like it's got a Karen haircut as well. Oh no, oh, the Karen's transcended. Try and put a mask on me now. Paddington, he's back and the war has changed him. Yeah, put that on for your kids. Oh, I wonder how things like that will happen. Is the fact that it's got, like, the lovely Paddington font as well. Like, it would be one thing if it was just a text, because you see that a lot, like, with, The Simpsons and Death Note. You know, you'll see the wrong picture behind the wrong text. But this one has even got, like, the Paddington wording, so it looks like it's deliberate. I freaking love this one. Location, get from... Perfect. I will follow those instructions to a T. This is from The Escapist, that Pixel game where you have to escape from prison. I actually bought it and I've never played it. It looks really cool, but it's one of those ones where it's like, I gotta concentrate because it's a freaking puzzle and get my head around it, and I've just not got around to it. I've got so many games like that. And books, my god, don't get me started on the amount of games and books that I've got with the intention of starting and not freaking started. The file albumartsmall.jpg is a system file for some freaking reason. If you remove it, Windows or another program may no longer work correctly. Yes, this small JPEG image that's only 75 by 75 pixels and 9 kilobytes is, getting rid of that is basically the same as deleting System 32. OP said that they were, like, too nervous to delete it, and you know what, I would be too. I would just be so paranoid, I'd be like, oh my god, what if something got attached to it? And then, This is why I'm going to be one of the first when, the robot overlords take over. I'm just so technologically incompetent at times. I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. I don't have Spotify or any kind of music streaming. I have an MP3 player. I like a song, I get the MP3, and I listen to it on my player. I basically found the technology that I'm happy to listen to music with in 2006, and I stuck with it. Apps? Where are you going, Apps? I think you might be needed for a few things. You can't just wander off on holiday like that. Looks like when you set your phone to finish, the apps will be finished with you. Oh yes, I'll be accepting my awards for comedy soon. Oh, from Tampa to Salt Lake City, Boeing 737-800. That is a total time of 84 hours, 4 minutes. It's one of those go around the world a couple of times before you reach your final destination shindigs. Terrible for the environment. I don't know why they even thought of it. Hey, but at least you can chill with some live TV by Dish. New people seen today, 10:24 p.m. in the backyard. Well, that is delightfully terrifying. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like that it's, you can't tell where the face is in the thing. I mean, it's got to be the leaves, right? It's got to just be an assortment of leaves that it has incorrectly, recognized to be a face. Why is it that a bunch of leaves could be, identified as a face, but my freaking face can't be identified as a face? I show my face and it's like, please show your face. I haven't got another one. What am I supposed to do? CVS Pharmacy, extra bucks, $2 rewards. Help! Expires the 6th of 20... There's no 25th. Oh yeah, it's American. Expires the 25th of June. Oh, that's so difficult to read. Oh, right, yeah, because it's June the 26th. Okay, it makes sense when you read it out the American way, but my brain is too... is too British. Like, I know it's a thing, but I was just reading it naturally, and when I'm my natural self, it comes out in the natural way. But yeah, all I know about CVS Pharmacy's receipts is that they're, like, ridiculously long, just for, like, you can get $1 off of shampoo and maybe a butt wipe. But yeah, whatever's inside the little, whatever, tiny little gnomes are running the receipt printing machine, I think they need to unionize. So, which of these languages do you speak? You should all know that I am fluent in many, including OMG hacksaws. Yes, I am Leet hacksaws, OMG, WTF, barbecue sauce, Woot. Does anybody else remember Woot, like W00T? Oh, for God's sake, I used to write Woot all the time thinking that I was like the coolest kid in the computer club. Matsuya, I don't know if you're supposed to have a map of your own freaking face looking like some sort of abomination over the number on the back of your shirt. Oh my God, if his face is on the back of his shirt, does that mean like he turns around and it's just this number staring at you? Oh God. You're looking a bit stretched outy there, my guy. Oh, this looks like fresh hell. This is just like the sort of thing that I've had to deal with on like the cheap not cheap documents, but like cheap computers that I use. Is this like a USB issue? It seems that like the USB thing isn't connecting, it keeps flashing between the USB and something else, but then again I don't know, because I feel like it would be a lot slower if it was just a USB. Oh, this is some, like, proper headachy stuff going on. Yep. Yeah, Yeah, I can see what's wrong here. The problem with this phone is that this is one of those models from Relay. You got it set to Eldritch there. When it should have been set to W for Wumbo. Holy crap, I didn't know that Hatsune Miku was in Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2, Electric Boogamiku. Ah yes, this game's looking super kawaii. To be honest with you, Assassin's Creed and Hatsune Miku Project Diva are both games that I have not played but would like to play. And you can see the officers are out here. Thank you, 98.5 Broadcast Vision. Haha, officers go. Seriously though, there is something like kind of cyberpunk horror about this whole thing. Like, I feel like this is proper software gore. Like, apart from like video game glitches that are just absolutely beautiful, I think I might have said video game glitches, I'm not too sure. And I'm not willing to go back and listen to find out, so that can be your job, my dear viewers. But the whole vibe of this, like the fact that it looks like it's a hospital. I mean, it could be a sports center or a educational facility or something. But you know, to me, it looks like a hospital, and that with like this like screen and like, you know, breaking subtitles and that kind of font, just like the whole thing just feels like it's, well, maybe not even cyberpunk, but like 80s themed horror based on something to do with electronics, you know, a kind of Stranger Things, Poltergeist, you know, that kind of vibe going on. Summary: name 0, country 0, age 0 years, experience 0 years, rating 0 out of 10, and salary $0 a month. Hey, this guy looks like me. I'm also from 0, and I would also rate myself a 0 out of 10. This is perfect. This is my guy. SpongeBob's Dream. You know, I really like SpongeBob games. I'm not. Oh, I was gonna say I've not played this one. Maybe that's why I like SpongeBob. Oh God, I just saw like the scores like blending at the top. This is some kind of nightmare fuel. I thought it was just SpongeBob, and then yeah, the stuff at the top starts moving. Are those pants? Are those pants at the top? They are pants. See, you can see the Y fronts up there on the top left-hand side, and I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, well, you do that, SpongeBob. You keep yourself entertained if that's what makes you happy. Yeah, if doing this little dance thing and making loads of copies of yourself and spreading them out is making you happy, then why not? Welcome to Spare Train. Information is not currently available. You're not actually at any destination. This is just a place that doesn't exist. While the error's going on, just wait for the simulation to go back to normal and everything will be fine. Don't ignore that sign in normal writing over there. Just let the robots take over. I warned you about our robot overlords. It may not always be software gore. It may be exactly what they mean. Classic whitewashing. You take a black man and you just put a white face on it and think that nobody will notice the difference. Oh, we see what you're doing, EA Sports. It's not in the game. Connect your tap to retry. I'm what, Discord? You can't just leave me hanging like that. I'm a very sensitive boy. I get nervous when people tell me they have an opinion about me and then don't tell me what that opinion is. Every book which wasn't met. Excuse me, I think you mean every and many book. Consider shortening this phrase. Thanks, Grammarly. That just sounds great. Every book which was... I want to know what the end of that sentence was, because I want to know how the algorithm put that together. I really do, because there must be something. I'm sorry, this is my like linguistic nerdy side coming out. But every and many book. I want to start a sentence with that. Every and many book of mine tends to be science fiction, you know. Stop body wash at Doctorsquatch.com. Oh, I mean, if that's what it's doing to you, then I think that might be a good idea. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Is this guy just morphed another set of eyes and another mouth on his chin? It looks like he's got like a little squashed face and then like eyes above his eyebrows and then like another mouth on his chin, like the Hide the Pain Harold, but you know, if he was mutated. Hide the Pain Harold's mutated clone. Well, that's it for this episode of Software Gore. At least we know if the robot uprising is coming soon, we won't have all too much to worry about. As I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments, and until then, I'll see you all next time.